Hello, everybody out there in Facebook land. It's Mind, Body, Bank Account, episode 23. Episode 23 already. Wow, time is moving. And wow, April. April already. Time is slipping. So how's your 2018 doing, everybody? Are we doing well? Are we on track? Are we hitting the goals we want? Are we living the life that we want? Well, today my guest is going to help you with just that. Living the best life that you can is what the show is all about. So today I'm very fortunate to have on Mind, Body, Bank Account Linda Procopio, and she is going to be talking with us about metabolic weight balance. She is a master, 28 years experience with a Culinary Arts Degree from George Brown College. We're going to get her on the line here in just a moment. Linda, how are you?
Hi. Hello, I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. And you're looking wonderful. And I was just sharing with you, here I am in my t-shirt, but I had to do it for a reason. This is the Dance Dad straight out of money shirt. Straight out of money.
That's awesome.
my little daughter's at a dance comp this weekend. She said, "Dad, you got to wear the shirt for me." So there it is. There it is, Roxy. I got the shirt on for you.
That's good for you. Good
Hey,
dad.
we try. We try. I don't know. I'm spending a lot of money being a good dad, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
Right. It is worth it. You know, my daughter danced competitively as well, and now she's a dance teacher, so she did something with it afterwards,
Awesome.
right?
Awesome.
So even though I have $20,000 worth of costumes in my basement, it's like, you know.
I know, eh?
Car payment.
See, I want to get a little side hustle, go and just wheel in dance competitions or dance costumes that have only been worn once. It's crazy.
I know, isn't it? I know. And you know, you want to hold on to them because they're precious, but at the same time, I tried to list them on Kijiji. Nobody wants to buy a skimpy little outfit with, you know, some rhinestones.
Maybe I just need to beef up on my seamstress skills, and I should get into a new business selling this stuff. Holy jeepers. It's like gold.
Right.
So Linda.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, Gordon. Yeah, Gordon says I should be watching the Leaf game while I'm talking to you, right? Go Leafs.
Go Leafs, go. I know.
Yeah.
I've been a Boston fan since I was 8 years old, so it's tough. But I'm still, for any of my Boston buddies out there, I apologize, but I got to tell you, I might be leaning a little bit towards the Leafs here. We got to see we got to see the Leafs do something, right? But if they don't, I still got Boston in my back pocket, so.
Good for you. Win-win, right?
That's
yeah. You know, Boston was my team growing up, so I grew up loving Bobby Orr. But now I'm a Pittsburgh fan, and Gordon knows that. Yeah, huge Pittsburgh.
I saw that. Well,
so. And they're kicking.
At least you kept the colors the same.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
boy. Crosby, though, man, oh man, this guy is he's a magician. Unbelievable.
Is it? Did you see how he just bats the puck in? Like, it's unbelievable. Like, he's playing baseball, golf, all with his
So
hockey
true.
stick.
Very, very, very talented. Very talented.
Yeah, that's right.
So, Linda, share with us, what is it that you do? So, metabolic balance weight management. I mean, that's a big word. Give it to me in the layman's terms. What do you do? How do you help people in the area of weight loss and management?
Okay, well, actually, the weight loss is a bonus because the program works to balance your metabolism and your hormones in your body. And that's the most important piece because everything that we eat and drink turns into glucose. And the insulin is the transporter that transport the nutrients to our cells. And if our cells are not being nourished, because our hormone levels are not balanced, then we're not getting the proper nutrients, and we're tired, we're lacking energy, and we're putting on weight. It's very difficult to lose weight. It's very difficult to keep the weight off. So, you know, it definitely works to help with the weight loss, of course. Weight gain, if wants to gain weight. But it also helps if you're dealing with kidney disorders, liver disorders, diabetes, insomnia, hypertension. It works with every area of the body, because what we do is we send you for lab testing. So you would have your blood work taken and everything's tested, like your cholesterol, your iron, potassium, your kidney, your liver, your TSH for your thyroid, and the blood work, along with your personal medical information, your medical history, and your food likes and dislikes, sent off to Germany. And there's a team of scientists and doctors that will put all of that information in their database, and they'll produce a nutrition plan specifically for you and for your needs. So everything that's going on in your body will be balanced. And the weight loss, I always say, is a bonus, right? Because you're just balancing your hormones, you're feeling great, more energy, you're sleeping better, and you're losing weight on top of it. So it's amazing.
Wow, that's awesome. That was definitely more than what I was expecting to hear, right? I'm thinking, hey, yeah, I've got this little program. We'll have you. So we were sending information off to Germany. All right.
Yes. There's a Dr. Funfak, and he discovered this program. 25 years of clinical research, and his team of scientists and doctors are just brilliant. And I was so happy to become a certified coach and learn all about this, because it just makes sense to me. Because a lot of the diet myths out there are, that counting calories can help you lose weight. That's a myth. It doesn't work. It's all about what you're putting in your food, not the amount, not points, whatever. And that if I exercise 3 hours a day, I could, eat as much as I want. That's not true either. And that fat makes us fat. That's another huge myth, because ever since they introduced the low-fat foods, the obesity rates have increased. So
true.
We need fat in order to burn fat.
Right.
So,
and now in your program, do you guys discuss? Now it's what you put in your body, and obviously our foods nowadays are so processed and all the garbage in boxes. You address that as well, eating, as close to Mother Nature as possible, that type of thing?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, we've definitely been compromised with all the, junk food around us, you could say. And no, we definitely, we won't take out foods. We shouldn't say these are the foods you should omit. We tell you the foods that are good for you and your body and whatever's going on at the time with your blood work. And the blood never lies, so you'll know the type of foods that you need to be eating. And we list a lot of low glycemic fruits because of the, the high glycemic fruits like bananas. I know they're high in potassium, but you can get your potassium from so many other things like broccoli, spinach, artichokes. And so there's no need to eat those high glycemic foods that will affect your insulin levels, right? And you don't want to be full of energy 1 minute and then crash the next minute, which usually happens, and then have sugar cravings. The reason why we crave sugar and carbs is because of the foods we're eating. We're just eating the wrong foods. And there is a lot of foods like you mentioned, so what I tell my clients is when you go grocery shopping, only shop on the perimeter of the store. Don't go in the middle aisles. So true. That's where that stuff is, So yeah.
It must be frustrating being a professional in this area and just seeing how the almighty dollar rules the food, and it's the thing that we need to survive, but it's where people are making ridiculous amounts of money pushing stuff to us that we really shouldn't be ingesting. And I'm sure there's a whole lot to be said about the negative effects and how we're fueling the whole medical and health, right? I mean, I don't want to talk conspiracy, but is there a correlation between the crap that's in our food and how sick we're getting, and the same people who are selling us the food are also kind of in the healthcare industry? Is there any truth to this, or what are your thoughts there?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about marketing, right? So and people are confused about the foods to eat. So 1 minute you'll hear a story on, asparagus is so good for you. And then 2 weeks later, don't eat asparagus. So it becomes so confusing for people, right? When it comes to knowing what to eat and all the junk food ads that we see. Like, why don't we have a commercial on carrots? Maybe carrots dancing across the screen going, carrots are good for you, and explain what they can do for you, So yeah, I absolutely agree that the drug industry is tied in, and yeah, they want to advertise the
Sure.
hamburgers and all that greasy food that people can eat.
Are companies able to
It's so
make as
important.
much money off of the dancing carrots, or is it about
Right.
it's all about the money, right?
Yeah, it is. It's the money. I know it's all, that's it. Nobody cares about the health of the person anymore. It's all about just making money, and that's it. So you have to really take your health into your own hands and really know that you can be healthy just by putting the four things that I always say that you should have that are pure in your body is the air that we breathe, the water we drink, the food that we eat, and our thoughts should all be as wholesome as
Awesome.
possible. So,
I like that you
mhm.
threw the thoughts in the end because
Yes,
it's kind of like it's the thing that ties it all together too, right? I mean, we
yes, absolutely. The first thing that you should really think about, because even losing weight and becoming healthy and staying healthy is a
right,
mindset.
right,
So, if people look at illness like, oh, I'm getting attention if I'm sick, and, maybe I just won't eat properly, they'll stay sick just for that attention, which is,
it's a
it's
scary cycle to get
definitely.
into too, right? I mean, it I'm sure
Mhm.
it feels comforting to have that attention, but just severe negative effects, and then the trickle down for if you have kids that are watching this happen, you're teaching your kids to,
Right.
you know,
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. And all those sugary drinks that are out there, they should be banned. Oh
isn't
my
that
gosh,
ridiculous?
pop.
Holy,
Oh my, why do they allow, those Powerades, even Gatorade? I have an ionized water system in my house too, and I've tested all the
right,
waters and Gatorade, vitamin water, all that stuff that they say, oh yeah, drink it for electrolytes, and it's terrible. There's the amount of sugar that's in
right,
there. And if we just sugar from our diet, you can really start to feel healthy and have so much more energy and live a vital
right.
life. And you will avoid all those complications
And there's lots
of,
of discussion
any.
on the sugar now, right? I mean, it's like it's the new smoking.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Yes. Sugar and cow's milk, not being meant for human consumption. Yeah,
You
that's a
know,
big one.
it's funny because I don't know a whole lot about nutrition, but years ago, I remember saying to people and thinking to myself, "Are we crazy? Like we're the only animal that drinks another animal's milk. Like, this just isn't. It's not normal." I'm sure there was a time throughout history when, you had a cow in the yard and we're starving. There's no food, so let's drink some milk and it's keeping us alive. But
Yeah,
to continue that, it's just it doesn't make
you're
sense.
right.
We don't see goats, you know, drinking off. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's just,
Yeah, totally, totally.
it's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
So why? So
yeah,
why
totally.
does it happen then? Dairy industry making big money,
Money, making money.
right?
Yep, yep. It's I know, right? Meanwhile, almond milk is so healthy and good, as long as you don't get the one that's totally sweetened with tons of
Exactly,
sugar, right?
exactly, right? Yeah, my kids
Yeah.
love the almond milk.
Oh my God. I have a funny story about almond milk, actually. I tried making it with my big mouth
Yeah, yeah,
juicer, thinking, oh, I was thinking I'm just going to put the almonds in and juices and I'm going to make milk,
yeah,
right? Without any
yeah.
liquid. And it just started smoking and the almonds were flying out. You do need
Yeah,
liquid. If you're trying this at home,
I
you
was
do
gonna
need,
say that's a little
you
tough to
do need,
choke down.
yeah, right. Yeah, just put these almonds in and milk will come
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
I'm picturing
It
I'm
was the fun.
picturing in my head like how that's going down, thinking, wait a minute, I got dust but no milk.
Yeah, exactly, but no
Yeah.
milk.
So
So, but that's as bad as make it yourself, you know what's going
sure.
in it. If you go as organic as possible, because organic, even in the stores, is not really organic. Like I wash my organic cherry tomatoes with my 11.5 pH water, and you should see the stuff that comes off of it. It's just nasty. So, you got to really try to grow your own vegetables, I
Right.
find. Make your own milk, make your own yogurt, because all the yogurts, if you go to the yogurt section, you could spend half hour in there looking at
Right.
labels, and you'll see yogurts that are zero fat have 11 grams of sugar in them. So, it's unreal. Like you can get a really nice high fat yogurt, 3.5. It tastes so rich and creamy, but it has maybe 1 gram of
Right.
sugar.
Right.
So,
So then what's better for you then? They put on the label the big 0 fat, right? So that's what's bringing everyone that 0 fat, but a whole bunch of sugar. So what would we rather have? Would we rather have it a little fattier and less sugar? Right.
absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. The fat is important because our cells crave fat. And if we're not giving our body fat, then it's going to pull all the minerals from other organs, right? And then that's what creates disease in our bodies. So,
Man,
yeah.
this is an area where really people need to be far more educated. This is your body. This is the temple. This is the
Right.
thing that allows everything else in
Yes,
life to happen. But
that's right. Yes.
it's like we give our vehicles regular oil changes and all those things, the maintenance, but we just expect our bodies just to keep on keeping on without maintaining.
And it is very smart to heal itself. The body is meant to heal itself. So, but you have to give it the right fuel in order to
Right,
do that. So
right.
they should teach in school. I mean, there should be a complete nutrition course that you have to pass.
Right.
Otherwise, you won't graduate from
No,
type
I,
thing.
I
We
remember
won't give you your.
taking nutrition classes in gym class, but again, all based on the Canada Food Guide, which has a big
Right.
chunk owned by the dairy industry, which tells you to eat a whole bunch of cheese and milk and other
Yeah.
harmful stuff. And yeah, I
Mm.
mean, I guess we got to look at who is mandating what we should and shouldn't eat as well, and what their end goal really is,
Mhm.
right? Is it making sure that you are more healthy, or is it to make sure that the people who push the agenda are making money?
Yes, right. Exactly. Exactly. Maybe I should apply for that job next, right?
Maybe.
Knowing what I know, apply to be in the Canada Food Agency and yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how far that would take me though. If you're speak the truth, I've heard of
You'll
things
go missing.
happening to
We won't
people.
find you next week.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we hear all the
Right.
stories of you know doctors curing cancer, finding an elixir that rids the body, and those findings go missing, and somehow the people just stop their research and you never hear from them again. Strange.
It's
It
scary.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
So that's we have to just take our temple, as you said, and just take care of it and do regular oil changes.
Right.
Absolutely.
And each one teach one,
I
right? I mean, you're sharing stuff with
yeah.
me that I didn't know. I'm literally going to get off the phone and I'm going to go talk to my kids and my wife about this very
Yes.
subject, right? And it's
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, for sure. And if you want to just take the guessing out of what foods you should be eating and not eating, because 1 minute too, you're thinking, well, maybe this product's good for me, but then you have a reaction, and then you can't remember if it was that product in particular that bothered you or something else. Who has time to keep track
right,
of all that? If you have your blood work done and you have your meal plan, everyone should have this meal plan just to
totally.
know what's good for you. And, even if, let's say you're not doing it for the purpose of losing weight and you don't have all of these disorders, you can just do it as a preventative
Exactly.
measure,
Right?
right? So that's why I did it, because I was pretty healthy, knock on wood, when I started this. And so when they asked me to obviously do the program just so I could talk to my clients, I did it just for the purpose of
Sure.
knowing about it and having the foods to eat. And I also prep foods for my client. That's the newest thing I started
Ah,
doing, because I find have difficulty with their lives being so busy to stick to the program. And my goal is to make sure everybody's successful. So I'll think of ideas, until, I can't sleep at night. I have to come up with an idea to help this person, right? To make sure she's successful or he's
sure.
successful. So I will actually meal prep for them. And I have, all the containers lined up on my kitchen table, Monday to Sunday,
Wow.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I label them. And it takes hours, because I go to the grocery store with their list. And I have to, make sure I have everything for 21 meals,
That's
basically.
incredible.
And right, come home, weigh everything, because everything's by
Right,
portion,
right.
right? And then cook everything, put it in the containers, and deliver
Wow.
it.
So you're not just coming up with a plan. You're actually delivering the plan right to the person. Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. So
Yeah.
please
Yes,
make sure in the comments below, share with us how we can get a hold of you. You know, what's the name of the program?
It's called the Metabolic Balance
Okay.
Program. And the company is called Live Light by Linda. Yes, so
Awesome.
you know, living light thoughts and living light in life, and just, you know, yeah, having a great vital life is what my goal is, to help you achieve that. So everyone should go to bed feeling like a 10 and wake up feeling like a 10, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, and it can happen. It should happen.
you know, yeah. Oh, I just saw
Who's
Gordon's
going to win
question.
the cup?
Well, I did my bracket a little late this year, but I was sitting there kind of figuring things out. And you know what? I was in Vegas and I went to see the Knights, and they were awesome. And I say that they have 16 Canadian players on their team. So
Canada wins the cup.
I think they have a really good shot at winning.
Wouldn't that be
to
crazy?
Be honest with you.
Holy.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Knights and Pittsburgh in the finals. That's my prediction.
There it is.
And the Knights are going to win. Yeah.
Knights and okay, so, I'm writing that down. Knights and Pittsburgh.
Yeah. What do I win, Gordon? If I get that right, give me a.
Let's see. Who knows?
Yeah. Right.
So talk to me. Water. You said water is one of the 4 pillars that we really need to make sure that we're putting the proper water into us. I mean, what's the difference?
The difference? Well, yes. So I've tested the bottled waters, and they are all acidic. And I have the best ionized water system in my home. It's called the Kangen water system. And it produces the different pH levels of drinking water, as well as water that you can use. It's 11.5 for cleaning your vegetables. And it splits the water, because what happens is it's attached to your sink faucet, and it goes 7 or 8 titanium and platinum plates. And it almost like electrocutes the water, right? So one comes out of one hose and the other part comes out of the other hose, which is your acid water that goes down in the sink, but you can save that to clean. And then the drinking water is amazing because it hydrates you 100%. You just feel this hydration because it's not stale water that's been sitting, you know, on a shelf for who knows how long, or in the sun, and, you know, with all that leaching into the water. And it's not water that they say is pH in the store. It's just modified chemically. Like they add baking soda to it to make it a pH. And our water's so fresh, it's like picking a fresh apple off a tree and and eating it and drinking it, because it loses its alkalinity after 48 hours.
Okay.
So that fresh water. And you wouldn't believe I do this organic tomato test just to, I'll probably post the video so you guys could see it, but just washing organic cherry tomatoes in 2 minutes with the Kangen water, as washing it with the tap water, and nothing comes off with the tap water because the pesticides are all oil-based in order for the brain not to wash it off.
I can feel that stickiness on the, Yeah,
it doesn't come off with tap water. And I was, washing them thoroughly all the time. And then I washed it with the Kangen water, and the Kangen water is it has that kind of slippery feeling, and it emulsifies with oil. It's unbelievable. And so it takes off all the stuff, and it looks like, like white wine in the glass after, just really nasty stuff that comes off. Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. Because I mean,
I'm
always washing my fruits and vegetables, but I'm not doing it right. And I can tell that it's like, it feels waxy, right?
Yeah, that's right. Especially apples too. Like it doesn't come off, and it tastes so good. Like you wouldn't believe the taste. Like I love to cook. I have my Culinary Arts Degree. I love cooking. I'm a foodie. And I put my apples in this water overnight, and I grab one to go in the morning when I'm leaving, and it tastes so fresh.
Wow.
I'm driving to work going, oh, this is what an apple tastes like when you just pick it off the tree, because it takes everything off and it puts the flavor back in the fruit or vegetable you're eating. So yeah,
I'm
and that triple,
in my mind, I'm making decisions for my family right now.
Yeah. Yes, no kidding. Yeah, and the triple wash lettuce, it's not triple washed. Wash it again.
Yeah. You really can't trust. Again, it's all labels. It's all to sell stuff to you, and if I tell you it's triple washed, and that will be, more chance of you buying my product.
Yeah. Right. No kidding. It's easy. That's why you can get sick from a salad at a restaurant, because they don't wash it. And people have gotten sick from eating a salad, and you're thinking you're eating something healthy, right?
Right.
And salad can be very unhealthy too. If it depends what you're adding there. If you're putting bacon and all this other stuff, and everything mixed together, we really shouldn't be mixing our proteins either. So if you're adding cheese and meat to a salad, not good. So if you want to walk away with one tip tonight, is that don't mix your proteins, because the amino acids in your body need to be balanced as well. And if you're mixing your proteins all together, then it'll throw that off, which will again create the hormone imbalance. So that's a little tip.
I need some balancing. we gotta talk. I may need some help in this area.
Sure.
I'm a night shift worker, so my meals are all over the place. I'm tired all the time. Got a couple things going on, so yeah.
Right. Yeah, so it's not just a matter of, I'm overweight, I need to lose weight, let me call a nutritionist. I can help people that are just feeling tired like yourself, that just want to know what to eat in order to get the nutrients into the cells and get them for you. And you need that. You need the exercise too, just for we should be exercising for our heart, not to lose weight. Exercise because you enjoy it, exercise to get your heart healthy, not to lose weight. So there's a lot of things.
And that's the side effect, is that weight loss, right? When you're doing things right and you're taking care of your body, you normalize it. You'll lose as a result of actually investing in your body.
Exactly. Oh yeah, and it's an 80-20 rule, so 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, I think people put a lot of drugs in their body to fix problems without realizing that the food that they put in is the most powerful drug you'll ever stick in your face. So, start with that.
Yes. And I went to a health seminar, and 2 doctors in the room actually said that if a client comes in and their cholesterol's high, the first thing they'll do is prescribe medication, because that's the guideline they have to follow. So even though no diet can correct it, these doctors actually admitted that they will not talk diet to the clients. They will put you on cholesterol medicine. So if you're on cholesterol medication, give me a call, because
totally
balance that out. Absolutely. Just based on the foods, you can change that. And so a lot of the medications cause so many other problems, and I don't want to see anybody have to go through all these other issues and surgeries
that are totally preventable in your own kitchen.
Right? Yeah. Yes. Our thoughts, number one with our thoughts, and we can make ourselves better just thinking that we're well, and always tell yourself that I'm not sick. I'm
Absolutely,
healthy.
man.
I'm healthy.
Absolutely.
Right? It's a choice.
It is. And whether you want to believe it or not, you can will yourself into problems or out of.
Yes.
Your mind is so powerful, right? I mean, Joe, nice to see you on the show. We're talking mindset when it comes to fixing your body and becoming healthy.
Yes.
And we're talking how, thoughts are everything. So when we think negative about ourselves, when we think, I'm so sick, I can't get off the couch, I'm tired. Hey, the universe wants to give you what you're asking for. So
that's right. The universe is always listening, and it'll give you whatever you want. I picture our mind is like a warehouse, right? There's a shipper and the receiver.
Totally.
And if we're saying, I'm always overweight, I can't lose weight, the receiver's going to ship more weight. Ship more weight.
Exactly.
Right?
No, it's so true.
That's what, so every morning you should set some positive affirmations and say, I'm going to have a positive day. I'm going to be happy today. And whatever I eat is not going to, stick to my hips because it's going to be the right food. And
And even if people are thinking that this is just that foofy, BS kind of stuff, just do it anyway. Just do it anyway.
I know.
Because what do you got to lose? And
Right.
when you're on that mental track of thinking positive, you will then physically make positive choices as well, right? So there's no downside, guys. There's no downside. Something's getting in here anyway. So if we're not manufacturing the thoughts that we put in here, then just the stuff is going to make it in. And guess what? Most of it is negative stuff.
Yes,
right?
yes, that's right. We have 5,000 thoughts that go through our mind every day, and 80% of them are
Totally.
negative. Recycle negative thoughts.
It's like the whole garden analogy, right? I mean, we all want beautiful flowers and vegetables in our garden, but if we don't do anything, weeds will grow. So you got to physically do something. You just can't leave it up to chance. So, okay, now tell me about the book launch.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So Empowering Women to Succeed is volume 4 coming up, Randy Goodman's book. And I am so honored to be a co-author in the book. So I've written a chapter of my life and actually some of the challenges that I faced, because I wasn't this positive person years ago. Had you had met me and did the Facebook interview back then, it would have been pretty depressing. And it was just the challenges I was facing at the time, and I was not a positive person. So I've really around 100%, and just switching my mindset has made me healthier mentally. Thankfully, I was always physically healthy, but mentally, I went through some down times and things like that, but I overcame them, and that's what my chapter is going to be all about. So I hope to inspire many of you out there to read this chapter and see how I overcame the challenges without using prescription medications or paying thousands of dollars to see shrinks and things like that. Not to knock that at all, but just overcame them by exercise. Actually, I couldn't afford to have a gym membership, so I used to run up and down my stairs at my 2-story home.
Good for you.
And just get that way, you know what I mean? So it can be done even for a single mom who can't afford to go to the gym, let's say, and it's too cold to go for a walk, and you have kids, small kids. Hey, why not run up and down the stairs in your 2-story home? Or if you don't have a 2-story, run around in circles.
You're right, though. I mean, I bought a pair of Lululemons just to go to the gym and a brand new pair of shoes, but you don't have to. You don't. You got a floor. You got right. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have to have expensive elliptical at home. You can just work out for free. Rocky 5 was on the other day, so I was watching him chop wood and pound on beef, right? So I mean, you don't need to have a $10,000 machine in the corner or even a gym membership. You just need to mindset first. Right. Exactly. If you have a baby, do weights with
there
your
you
kid,
go.
Right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Sure. If you put your mind, you can come up with many different exercises, but the whole point is start something to better your physical self. Yeah. Mental, physical, all that good stuff. Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting launch on May 30th. I hope you can. Are you going to be there?
I hate this because I'm always the type of guy. Yeah, I'm going to be there. I want to be there. And I hate making excuses. I want to be there. My night shift job kills me. What time is it at? I know I see it all over the place.
Yeah, it's from 8:30 in the morning to like 9 at night. So you've got time somewhere in between there to come by. That'd be great.
And so now where is it? Where are we having it?
At the Paradise Banquet Hall in Vaughan. So it's at Jane and Highway 7, and we'll be there signing books, and you can purchase a book and meet the authors. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a coach's corner.
Awesome.
If you want to, pick a brain coach, it's like half-hour session for free to talk to a coach that may be dealing with, a divorce coach, or you can talk to a coach maybe that's finance coach. They're going to have a huge lineup of coaches, and I believe there'll be some vendors there too. So
beauty.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun day.
Sounds good.
It's always and it's free. The event is free, which is amazing.
I have to put it on my calendar because I've missed too many. I've missed him. And
Love to meet you.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. See, I feel like I'm knowing so many people, but I haven't done a whole lot of face to faces. So we got to do some real connection, handshakes and hugs, right? So
That'd be great.
absolutely. Linda, listen, it's been great being able to take a few moments of your time tonight. But like I said, please in the comments below, post how people can get a hold of you. If you have a link for the book launch, also please put it in the comments below, because I'm sure that it's going to be a great event. And once people start to, I don't know, hopefully once the Leaf game's over, people will start to catch some of this review. So.
Yes, right. That's right. Yeah, exactly. We should have timed it in between
Yeah,
the
I know,
periods or
I know. I
something.
wasn't thinking, but hey, we continue on. The sports are awesome, but I have a mission here too, which is to continue this community of pushing people up and sharing info like exactly like we are from all areas of life, whether it's the body, the mind, the bank account, all that stuff. If we could just, help one person share a little bit of information that's going to impact someone's life, incredible. So
Yes, yes. Such a
it
good
is.
feeling. That's why I feel good about my job. I don't even feel like I'm working really. I feel like I'm just having a good time helping people become healthy. And I go to bed at night feeling so
That's
great
awesome. Yeah.
that somebody got rid of their joint pain because of my assistance, and somebody just had more energy to play with their kids because of the program. So it works, and I know that I enjoy helping people so much. I'm very passionate, and I'm probably one of the only business owners that I don't want repeat business, because if you come back to me, that means you failed,
I
right?
like that. I
So
like that.
I don't want business. That's my goal,
Yeah.
is to never have never have a repeat client.
That might have been one of the
So,
first time I've ever heard a business owner say that, but it's very smart, and I like that. You're right. Repeat business means you didn't do it right the first time. Yeah, very cool. Well, I hope to be a client of yours one time.
thank you. That's awesome. Great. Awesome.
All
Love
right,
that.
Linda, thank you so much again. You take care of yourself. Go relax
Thank
and watch the
you.
Leaf game with some Kangen water and and some healthy snacks. All right.
That's right. Thank you so much for talking to me this evening, and it's been a privilege being here.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you so much. I know it's been a while. We've been planning to get you on, but I'm glad we did, and I hope some people get some great takeaways from this. I know I sure did. I know as soon as I walk upstairs and go talk to my family, I'm going to be sharing some information and making some changes in our life as well. So thank you again.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for those of you that tuned in as
All
well.
right.
Good
Take care of
night.
yourself.
Bye.
All right, there we go, guys. Mind Body Bank Account, episode 23 in the books with Linda Procopio. And check it out. Follow the comments below. Go to the book launch. This is a pretty incredible thing that Randy Goodman's doing. And you have a story of your own as well, and you may not think it's powerful, but I'm telling you right now, you peel back the layers of the onion of your life, and there is a story in there that can positively impact other people as well. So if you're ever interested, hit them up. Talk with me. I can introduce you to Randy as well. You can follow the comments below or make it out to the book launch. Mingle with some people who are on the same mental wavelength as yourself. And you can meet some of the authors and meet Randy. And if you're interested in contributing to one of the books, make it happen. It's pretty awesome. It's awesome once you get your story out there as well. So guys, take care of yourselves. Everybody, keep doing the thing that makes your heart sing, and do it from a place of love and passion, and you will notice incredible changes in your life, people. All right? A renewed sense of purpose is what we're looking to inspire in people here. Okay? So, until we meet again, take care of yourself, everybody. Mind, body, bank account. Keep it strong, keep it open, and keep it growing. Take care, everybody.